This is Alex Kahn with RPost. RPost offers registered email plus proof and privacy. The service does that by providing an end-to-end encryption product for compliance. The end-to-end encryption service protects you by giving you a proof of delivery content and time. In case there's ever a downstream data breach, you can prove that it did not happen on your watch. RPost gives that auditable proof of compliance, which is that record, and this is very significant. The encryption service that RPost provides is a very simple to use service on the surface, but it's very robust on the back end. And that's important. It's clicking a button and it goes out encrypted. It gives you that proof of delivery in the receipt, and it auto-files that receipt back to the sender in their inbox. For the receiver, the email is sent right to the receiver's inbox. And this is very important because they do not have to click on any links or go to any websites to subscribe in order to view that message. So let's walk through how it works. And this example will be sending an encrypted email from Outlook. You compose a message like you always do, attach any files, and press the Send Registered button. After you press the Send Registered button, you get a pop-up that comes up, and you can choose either automatically generate a decryption password for the sender, which is default, or the sender may choose a password, or a company may even choose a password for everybody. And whatever password you put in, the RPost system will remember it for the next time you want to send an email registered. In the sent item, the message is decrypted. And this is important. The sender in many cases will go in their sent item to remember what they sent. And so even though the message was encrypted on the computer and sent off, it's decrypted and put in the sent item so the email and attachments can be viewed, and also so that their archive or indexing or journaling software will be able to view and handle the sent item. So let's look at an encrypted email. By default, we have the RPost system automatically generates a decryption password email. This is sent out through a separate channel, and it services two functions. One is it gets the receiver who may not be aware an encrypted email is on its way. It may get them to stop what they're doing and look for the encrypted email. And number two, it tells them what the password is. Now, this is an option. It's secure. The email is sent through one channel, and the password is sent through another channel. So when we go to the email and look at the message, you'll see that there's an attachment. In this case, it's called insurance policy. You double-click on it. The password pops up, and you put in the password to view the message. If you don't want that password sent ahead of time, you can even have it so there's a link. It says to retrieve the password or create your own password for future RPost encrypted messages. Click here. So the person can do that. They can retrieve the message when they're ready or create their own password. And yet another option is there's no way for the receiver to retrieve their password. They don't get an email ahead of time, and therefore the sender has to call or predetermine or prearrange for a password for the receiver. When the encrypted document is opened up, there's a few things here that is very important to point out. Number one is the PDF is digitally signed to maintain its integrity. It cannot be altered or tampered with. Also, the email body is right inside the PDF. And number two, all attachments are in their native format, and they're embedded and attached to this PDF. And number three is the recipient is able to reply back using an encrypted service, even if they don't have or subscribe to RPost at all. So this is a true bi-directional service. So if they press click here to reply, the RPost web RMail service opens up their browser with a secure connection, and the receivers or originator, their address is put in automatically, encryption is pre-checked, and that password is automatically there. So the RPost system allows the receiver, even if they don't have any encryption capabilities, to still be able to reply back, maybe to correct encrypted information back to the original sender. For any additional questions, certainly send an email to info@rpost.com.